Hello, and welcome to Starlog Cinemagic. Seated directly across from me is noted columnist, poet laureate, and critic, Mr. Eddie Brill.
Hi. And seated directly across from me, he's a famed author, he's a playwright, he's a puppet, a pirate, a pauper, a pawn and a king, Mr. Chris Phillips.
Hey, loosen up, buddy.
Science fiction. What do you think of when you hear the term? Space, robots, Martians taking over the world, French toast, Portugal? Our American dictionary describes science fiction thusly. Eddie?
Well, I found science and I found fiction, but I couldn't find science fiction. Well, for science it says the study and observation of facts. And for fiction it says, it is friend, freak, it's fiction. The rubbing of one body against another. So I guess science fiction is the observation of one body rubbing against another.
Fiction, like a book. You were looking up friction.
Fiction sounds like a better time.
Maybe so, but we're about to see 4 examples of science fiction. A very special kind of science fiction.
You see, our program is the best of science fiction lunacy. 4 creative films by 4 short filmmakers.
You mean 4 short films?
Right. And each film has its own brand of twisted humor by some of the country's best filmmakers.
And here's a perfect example. Our first film is entitled Dr. Dobermine. So sit back and enjoy.
Girls, this is Dr. Dobermine. He's the museum taxidermist, and he's going to show us how he prepares the animals for the display cases. Good morning, Dr. Dobermine. Oh, what is that you're working on? Is that a liver? It's very interesting. It's very small for a liver, though. Is it a rabbit liver or maybe a dog's liver? Oh, well, there are so many different animals, girls. How does one ever keep track of them? Tell me, Dr. Dobermine, all the pictures you have here. Do you have a favorite animal? You know there are animals that are naturally more popular, like dogs. Everybody likes dogs, especially you.
I hate animals. In my laboratory, the animals are nothing more than molten jelly-like lumps of rotting flesh. Every putrid, steaming carcass reeks from pustulous fungal excretions. My animals are a loathsome conflagration radiating horrible misery from the bowels of death. What I much prefer are the higher primates.
That's not what Debbie Bloomberg says. She's getting all her friends to vote for her.
When did you say that?
Today.
Where?
at the museum. She's so weird she belongs in a museum. Along with that other weirdo.
That guy was creepy. A real psycho. I'm never going back there. Are you going to Cindy's birthday party? No, she didn't invite me. Did she invite you? No, I don't think she likes me anymore.
I don't like her. She thinks she's so special. Especially stuck up. Yeah, her friends are boring. It isn't fair. How come everybody gets invited and we don't?
Do you want to go over to Susie Carter's house? I bet she got invited. Yeah, I'll bet. You coming, Jen? Jenny? Yeah. See you later, okay? Yeah, bye.
May I help you? We have vanilla. We have no other flavors, only vanilla. We have cones, no cups, no sodas, no sundaes, only cones. Vanilla ice cream cones. What do you want?
That was Dr. Dobermine. You know, I feel that the director took a clever, almost tongue-in-cheek approach to the issues of what was real and what was in the girl's mind. What did you think, Eddie?
Terrific. What did you think?
I just told you.
I mean, how do you rate it?
I give it a thumbs up.
Hey, pretty cool. Hey, how about this one?
Oh, yeah? Well, watch this.
Wow. Top this, pal.
Hey, let's try something really complicated.
Right.
Hi Blues, hi friends. Honka-tee honk, 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 honk.
All this oatmeal's awful. Who made the oatmeal today? Lumpy. Don't have any raisins to put in it or anything.
Hey, man. What about this bonus shit that been coming down, man?
The bonus situation has never been on an equitable basis.
Relax, carbon units. You'll get what's coming to you.
Oh, man. Give me a break, huh?
Yeah, I can relate to that.
And another thing. Me and Bruce ain't cleaning that kitty litter box anymore. Let Lemberger do it.
Hands, Porter. Don't mess with my head.
I show a leak in reactor number 3. You want to give it a check?
9, 7.
You better have something good. I got a good hand. What you have? What you bet?
Well, I bet you 2 grams and not limber.
5 to 10 cubic range.
What? I'll take the 10 there.
Bring we have a scanner, boys.
Give me a limber.
There's a limbic over there.
Oh, baby. What a pair of diodes.
Where the hell are we?
Good morning, Mom. I'm not your son, Mom. Mom, I'm captain of the ship now. I am. What I want to know is, what are we doing out here in the middle of nowhere? Oh, hey, thanks a lot, huh?
Down a bit. A bit more. Hold it. You okay down there? God, it's like the bloody Arctic down here. Hey, Lame, you see anything down there? Hey, how's it going down there, Lame, buddy? Wait a minute. There's something unnatural over there. I sense impending doom. What's going on down there? Can you hear me? It appears to be organic. It's moving.
My God, what happened to him?
Disgusting.
I told you guys not to bring him back on ship.
Phew, this guy wrote the book on ugly.
Pathetic. Knock, knock. Knock, knock.
What do you think, Ash?
I don't know, but you're not going to get me to clean up this mess. Wrigley, remove the helmet.
Right. We better get it off.
No, wait. Let's do this properly.
Cook it up now. Gonna get lost ring. Cook it up, cook it up. Gonna get lost ring.
Cook it up, cook it up, cook it up. Cook it up, cook it up, cook it up.
What a loser.
Cook it up, cook it up.
So where is it?
Yeah. Oh man, lame. Hey, you gotta stick to a high protein macrobiotic diet. That's it. Hey, let go. Come on.
Man, you done killed my apple.
All right. Yeah.
Thank God I've got that off my chest. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Damn cat.
So do you know any alien bars with lots of action?
Son of a bitch was huge, man. It was like this. You wouldn't believe it.
I can't take it anymore.
Hash, what can we do?
Most animals retreat from fire, correct?
Porker, can you rig 3 or 4 incinerator units?
I can rig 10 or 11, 12, whatever you want, man. Coming out your eyes, ears, your nose, your mouth, anything you want, man.
I'm proceeding to the 3rd junction. Limburger, have you got a fix on it yet?
We found this in the air duct. This is all that was left of them.
I'd better consult Mom. Oh, it's you, Hash.
What's your sign, baby? Where have you been all my life? Ooh.
Honking for my homies. Honk, honk.
Hey, man, what are you doing?
Calm him down!
My God. He's a robot.
No shit.
Okay, Porker. Load the shuttle with beer. I'm gonna blow that sucker right into outer space. Let's go! Everything's gonna be okay, babe. Yeah.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Whew. That was Illegal Alien. And some amazing effects involved in that one. You know, I found the lobster alien to be particularly convincing. Any criticisms, Ed?
Well, I thought the film was terrific, but his coffee is ice cold. His popcorn's kind of stale.
Oh, you know, the seat is kind of lumpy and it's stuffy in here.
Yeah, and when we came down to the screening, they told us we were going to have sandwiches and stuff.
Yeah, and hot coffee.
And sushi.
And champagne. Hey! I'm going to call somebody.
Good idea. Well, while Chris is getting this thing straightened out, let's go on to our next film. Remember when you was a kid and you used to hear monsters coming out of the closet? Well, here's one we promise you'll scare you right out of your jammies. Night Fright.
Hello, room service?
It was the horriblest monster he'd ever seen. Its eyes were huge and yellow. Its teeth were like fangs that dripped human blood. The kid closed his eyes because he did not want to see his own arm get tore off or his head get chewed in half. Now the monster was licking the kid's face, sort of tasting it to make sure it wasn't too salty. The kid said his
Gloomtube
prayers.
never dies. No corporate merchant
He
can
waited.
take us down.
Jonathan.
John B. 2020.
Hi, Mom.
Zachary, your mother called. She wants you home right now.
Yes, ma'am.
And that goes for the rest of you. Everybody out.
Thanks a lot, Zachary.
What did I do?
You got me in trouble again, jerk.
Yeah.
And if you can't stay out past dark, then maybe you shouldn't be in the club. Baby.
Right to bed, Junior.
How come Barry gets to stay up?
Barry's older than you.
I paid my dues, Squirt.
Watch TV. And don't sit so close, you're gonna ruin your eyes. Zach, get your butt to bed.
Can I stay up?
Good night, son.
I'll go to bed extra early tomorrow.
Good night, Zach.
Night, Dad.
Don't forget to wash up.
God bless Mom and Dad and Barry and Uncle Pete and Auntie Vicky and Grandma and Grandpa and Uncle and Cousin Stephen and Cousin Michael and Chipper.
Hop in. Good night, pal.
Night, Mom. Mom!
Sleepy tight.
What's wrong?
Hurry, it's in my room!
Damn. I'll be right back. What are we supposed to be looking for?
A monster.
A monster. Get in bed. Now, I told you that this monster business was too much for a boy your age. Now, you are out of that club as of now, you understand?
Yes, sir.
And I don't want to hear any more about monsters in the closet either.
Yes, sir. Chipper? Get out of here, Chipper. Dad? Dad? Harry, wake up! Wake up!
What do you want?
There's a monster in my room!
That's nice.
I mean it! He's under my bed right now!
Try not to be such a dinkweed, huh, Zach?
Come on, we gotta get him before he eats somebody!
Okay, Zach. We'll get the monster.
He's big and ugly with big eyes and teeth.
Yeah? Go get those gumballs. Here, you hold the ammo. Okay, Squirt, now we're ready. Hey! Come on, chicken. Come on. You, monster, where are you? Boo! I can't see anything. Turn on the light.
It won't work!
I see what it is. It's your dumb stuffed animal.
Mom, Dad, the monster got Barry!
I'll kill him. Come on, get in bed. Okay, now, this has gone far enough, kiddo. You bother your mother and me once more, and you're gonna get an honest-to-God hurt-like-hell spanking. You got that? And next time, the belt.
But Dad...
Zachary, don't.
Yes, Dad.
Now go to sleep. I don't want to hear a peep out of you until the morning.
Dad!
Zachary, did you hear what I said? Are you going to sleep? You better. Now, this is the last time I'll talk to you.
Dad!
Zachary?
The monster. Dad. And Barry.
What's going on? Michael? Michael, you're scaring your son.
Mom, don't!
Sleepyhead, you'll be late for school. Breakfast is on the table.
I was just talking to a gentleman who has a stereo AM Walkman.
Michael, have you seen the dog this morning?
The dog? No, I was, the dog,
You know, Chipper.
yeah, no, I went outside a while ago. I didn't see him. Did you see him?
Oh. Out of the way, squirt.
Another smashing film, eh?
Yeah, beauty.
Fill your cup?
Oh, delighted.
Coffee hot enough for you, Eddie? Sorry. I'm sure a lot of you are probably wondering how we go about choosing the films for the show. First, we solicited and viewed hundreds of short films. We were looking for well-produced, funny science fiction films. We spent long hours painstakingly reviewing each film and came up with what we considered to be the 4 best.
This gives you a rough idea of what we got to go through.
So with that in mind, here's our next film, Thing in the Basement.
Okay, 5-card stud. Deuces trade and one-eye jacks a wild.
Oh, come on, not again. I'm down 17 bucks tonight. Give me a break, will ya?
Hey, it's my deal, okay? I'll play what I want.
I don't care if it's your deal or not. I'm sick and tired of your Mickey Mouse game.
I'm getting pretty sick and tired of you myself.
You're sick and tired. You're getting sick. I'm getting tired of you. Listen, I don't know you make. Listen, you're going through a war, man. I'm telling you.
All right! Now, will you guys just shut up? Let's settle down and play some cards. Now, where's Mike?
He's off in the other room someplace.
Hey, Mike, come on, will ya?
What's the ante?
1 penny.
Mike, will you get in here? All right, I'm coming. You guys are always rushing me. What a bunch of jerks. That guy's gotta go. He's gotta go. Give a guy a chance, will you?
Hey, Mike, if you'd spend a little less time drinking and a little bit more time playing poker.
Hey, Fred, I think you better get that toilet fixed.
That ain't my toilet. It's coming from outside.
I'm alive. I'm alive. Are you all right? Fred, Mike, are you okay? My house. Where's Mike? Mike! Oh, no. That's great. That's what we needed.
Fred, I told you to put 20 amp circuits in this dump.
My house.
Fred!
Will you do something with him?
Hey, come on, Fred. Snap out of it. Fred, come on. Something just crashed into your house.
Fred.
Fred! Hey, Fred! 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 Look, Fred, the lights are out.
I got a flashlight. Look at my house. Oh, come on, Fred. Dummy up. Quit that now.
Knock it off. Come on.
Okay. I'm all right. Yeah, I'll sure ain't.
Come on, let's check this thing out.
Just take it easy, will you? I told you. See? It's a meteor. It's lodged right down there on the basement floor. See it in the concrete?
That ain't like any meteor I've ever seen before.
It's kind of funny the way it just keeps on pulsing. What's that thing anyway? I don't know. But I'm sure gonna find out. Watch out. Will you guys wait for me? Hey, listen. Just stick together until we find out what that thing is down there, huh? I don't want to know what that thing is. Well, you're gonna find out. At least the lights are back on. Wait a minute. What made the lights come back on? I don't know. Who cares? I care. That's who cares. Well, I don't. And we're gonna go down there and find out what that is. Yeah, come on.
Hey, I got a brother in the National Guard. Let's call him.
Dynamite. No, we're not calling anybody. What are you talking about? Nothing. Nothing to set to my house and gets away with it. Look, Fred, that thing down there could be dangerous. That's why I've got this. What are you gonna do? Stab a meteor? Butt out. Come on, Mike, let's go. I'm right behind you. There's a thing in my basement. I knew it. My last hand was aces and eights.
What was down there?
I don't know, but it's not of this earth.
Should we answer that?
Yeah, wait a minute. We're gonna answer it all right. Huh?
All right.
Well, come on, hotshot.
Let's get him.
Hi, guys.
It's only Fernman.
It looks like Fernman. Can we be sure?
Am I going to stand out here all night, or are you people going to let me in?
It's Fernman, all right.
Get in here, Fernman.
I was wondering if you guys could hold it down a little bit more. I've got a Siamese cat in heat next door, and the noise is pretty disturbing. Is Fred here?
Fernman, Fred's been killed by an extraterrestrial beast from outer space.
I think I'll speak to Fred myself.
It's too dangerous.
Where is Fred?
You've got to believe us. Fred's smoldering carcass is laying at the bottom of that basement stairs in a pool of coagulating blood.
It's a being from another world. Some alien beast zapped him with a ray gun. It was horrible.
You people certainly are cheesy.
Wait a minute, Furman. Wait a minute, Furman. Wait a minute, Furman. Listen, I'm not kidding around. Don't go down there. This isn't some lousy grade B science fiction movie. This is real life. Fred's down there and he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. I tell you, dead.
Please take your hands off of me, and I'll go down and see Fred.
No. No, Furman. It's your funeral.
Really? Fred, will you come out of there? Fred! Fred? Fred? Fred, I knew this was another one of your dumb practical jokes.
Good Lord! It's killed Fernman!
I told you we should have called the National Guard!
Never mind the National Guard! I'm taking care of this thing myself!
Wait a minute! That thing's still alive! Grenade, mother! That takes care of that alien cretin. Did you see that? 45 slugs didn't have any effect on it at all.
He's got some kind of protective shield!
It's one of those anti-Meson force fields. I saw it on TV.
We haven't got a chance!
Give me two.
Hey, this has got to be the last hand. My old lady's expecting me home hours ago. Oh, give me three.
You guys quit complaining. Jesus, it's worse than playing with Fred. Fred. No, he really wasn't such a bad guy. Just a lousy poker player. You know, I really used to think we had a pretty good foursome going, but then you dropped in. And things have sure been a heck of a lot better since then. Give me two.
dealer stands pat.
Well, that's the last of our 4 shorts.
Yeah, and the list of the champagne, too.
But certainly not the least. You know, I think that this director definitely had a clever approach to the sci-fi horror film genre. So which was your favorite film, Eddie?
I like the one where De Niro smashes the guy in the face with the Coke bottle.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, me neither, but wouldn't it be cool if they had it?
Well, that about wraps it up for Starlog Cinemagic.
Oh, we hope you had as much fun as we did enjoying the best of science fiction lunacy. By far from that, the country's greatest movie filmmakers.
We'll see you on the next horizon. For Starlog Cinemagic, I'm Chris Phillips.
And I'm Eddie Brill. Good night.
How about another cup of coffee?
Stop me if you heard this one.
I heard you do that lots of times, and it's disgusting.
Now listen, a guy walks into a bar and sees 2 lungs sitting on bar stools.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
And he says, do you mind if I smoke?
And the lungs, what do they say?
They say, no, that's great. We're trying to cough up enough for a drink.
half when I started smoking. People buy them for me, or I get them from my brother or my cousin.
Morning rushes. You get up, you light a cigarette. It's like, woo!
I get high off a cigarette. Like, you can't get high. No, like a little bit. All of a sudden I needed a cigarette. It's only been 2 hours, but...
We need the cancer sticks. I like to smoke. If I die from smoking, I die.
And now it's time for Butts, the brand new game show that reveals some shocking facts about cigarettes.
Who's ready to play Butts? We are! What'd you say? I can't hear you! We are! And what are you waiting for? Come on, Busters, into those smoke booths now! Okay, blue team! What kills more people in the U.S. today? Car accidents or tobacco products? Car accidents! Wrong! Tobacco kills 10 times more people than car accidents. Gonna get a little smoky in there, blue team? Red team, how many kids start smoking every day? 300 or 3,000?
3,000?
Correct! Way to go, red team! And now, blue team, tell me about those 3,000 kids who start smoking every day. How many of them are gonna die as a result? Is it 100 or 1,000?
100?
Wrong! Correct answer is 1,000. 1 out of 3 kids who start smoking is gonna die because of it. Guess they should have thought of that, shouldn't they? Blue team, you've earned yourselves another blast! Red team, we've got ammonia, used to clean toilets, cyanide, used to kill rats, and formaldehyde, used to preserve dead frogs. Where do we find all these ingredients?
Underneath the kitchen sink.
Well, I can't say what you have underneath your kitchen sink, but that's not the answer we're looking for. No! You find all these poisonous chemicals in every breath of cigarette smoke you inhale! Blue team, you're dizzy, anxious, can't concentrate. You feel like biting someone's head off. All you can think about is smoking cigarettes. What's your problem, anyway?
Nicotine withdrawal.
That's right! Yeah! Those are just a few symptoms of a cigarette junkie trying to kick the addiction. Way to go, blue team. Maybe these guys aren't such losers after all.
In my opinion, I want them to legalize underage smoking.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's our choice.
Because it's hard.
We know it's going to happen to us. We know how sick it makes us. We've seen people die from it. Most of our family, at least one person in our family has had cancer. We see what we go through, and we already choose to keep smoking. I've been smoking since I was 12.
We're gonna die anyways. Wanna have fun.
We're all going to die sometimes. It's just we've died different ways.
We're all gonna die sometime.
First pack of cigarettes I ever bought. Camel Straights.
My first brand was Marlboro Lights. I went from Marlboros to Parliament to Newports. I've been through all the cigarettes.
I've always smoked Marlboro Reds.
Marlboro Red, Newport,
Winston. And then I went to Marlboro Lights, and then I went to Marlboro Mediums.
October 1994. At the American Pride Tobacco Company, a secret strategy session is in progress. In the room are J.P. Cameron, president, and Janine Wiley, vice president of new products. Their agenda, to develop a new cigarette for the youth market.
The American Pride Tobacco Company needs a new cigarette. And we need one fast if we're going to compete with Philip Morris or R.J. Reynolds. This industry's got 5,000 customers every day quitting or dying off.
Don't say the D word, JP. Never say the D word. You've got 5,000 people every day who stop using the product.
Right.
And statistics show.
I hate statistics.
I know. They're so darn depressing, aren't they? Especially in this business. But what they show is, if you haven't started smoking by 19, you're probably not gonna smoke.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the way I see it, we've got to get 5,000 kids hooked every day just to keep our profits up.
Let me put it another way.
Okay, give me a spin.
First off, don't say kids, say pre-smokers. And don't say hooked, say introduced to the pleasures of smoking.
You're right. You're right. Okay. We are not getting kids hooked. We are introducing pre-smokers to the pleasures of smoking.
And I've got the perfect new brand those little jerks are gonna wanna buy.
What do you got?
I've got Frank Mule.
Frank Mule?
You bet. And what does Frank Mule smoke? Mule cigarettes. It's cool, it's gross, it's totally dumbed out. Just like our target customers.
It's brilliant. Mule cigarettes.
You're gonna love our slogan.
What is it?
It's grab one. Kids all over the country are gonna go crazy. I can see Frank Mule t-shirts.
Frank Mule calendars.
Grab one.
And great big Frank Mule billboards right outside of school.
And look at this. Frank at the beach, checking out all the girls. Frank shooting pool.
This is gonna be big.
Big. It's humongous. It's the first cigarette made just for morons.
This is a special report. It is illegal to sell cigarettes to anyone under 18. We asked underage children in several states to try to buy cigarettes, and we followed them with our undercover cameras.
First time I bought them, I was kind of scared because I was just scared that I'd get caught or something. But after the first time, I was just like, oh, okay, this is easy. I can do this.
The lines I use to try and get cigarettes, if they ask, I'll just be like, well, I'm here with some friends and I left my ID at home because they're driving me. Another one I'll use, I'll just say like, yeah, I'm 22. And sometimes there's a store right down the street. I'll just go in there. He won't even ask.
And how old are you?
I'm 14.
Buying cigarettes today is the easiest. It's like walking in and buying a piece of Kit Kat or something.
I was never carded. I just walked in and asked, and I just got them.
I could just go, yeah, let me get some Salem Lies.
I don't think they really care, as long as you have the money.
Studies show that cigarettes are sold to 3 out of 4 underage kids who try to buy them.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Emphysema.
Emphysema who?
Emphysema smoking. Tell her to save a pack for me.
Ah, man, there's nothing like a good old wheeze.
I just like to do it because it's illegal.
Because I love it. I love to smoke.
I just smoke because I like the taste.
Has good taste to it.
I like the taste.
I like the taste of it.
I like the taste.
The taste.
The taste.
Welcome back to Butts, the daring game show that's really smoking!
Okay, Buttsters! It's time for Tobacco Juice Hose Down! You give me a wrong answer, I give you a blast of 100% tobacco juice. Okay, blue team. What's the average age at which kids start smoking? Is it 12, 14 and a half, or 16?
14 and a half?
That's your answer, huh? 14 and a half?
Well, yeah.
Then congratulations, blue team, because you're absolutely right. By the time they're 15, a whole lot of those kids have got themselves a habit that's hard to break because nicotine is every bit as addictive as heroin, cocaine, and alcohol. Okay, now listen up, red team. How much money does the tobacco industry spend each year on advertising, marketing, and promotion? Is it $500 million, $1 billion, or $6 billion?
We say $1 billion.
Which makes you 100% wrong! The answer is $6 billion. That's $700,000 every hour just to get you to buy their products. Guess I'm gonna have to hose you guys down.
I'm 15 years old, and I started chewing when I was 14. This is what most kids do. You gotta pack it so you can get a good dip, and then I just put it in.
I got a chew Copenhagen in my mouth, and I started when I was 8. And I started because of curiosity and just kind of peer pressure.
I've tried every kind of tobacco, snuff, dip, chew.
I put it up on my top lip, sometimes on my bottom lip.
I don't think it affects my lip hardly at all, because I've only had a couple layers of skin fall off of mine just a couple times.
Today we have a guest speaker with us, and his name's Rick Bender.
How many of you in here have ever tried any of this stuff? I started using spit tobacco in around age 12, 13. I was only going through a can of this stuff, you know, every 3 or 4 days. I was a baseball player. You know, baseball players chew tobacco. That's why I started with the chew. By the time I finished high school, though, I was easily now doing a can a day of snuff. By then, I was so addicted to nicotine, you know, I tried to quit, couldn't, tried, couldn't, tried, couldn't. First thing I noticed was a white patchy area down in front here on the lip.
First, he just had a little sore in his mouth. He ignored it. He thought it was just nothing.
It grew very quickly to about the size of a dime on the side of my tongue. And man, you talk about hurt. Now, this thing hurt.
And next year, he went to the doctors, and and then he started to have cancer. Cut through the jaw,
Took out a third of the tongue. Had to go down in the neck, remove lymph glands and muscle tissue and partial cancer down to there. They destroyed nerves, and those nerves control muscles in the back of my right shoulder and right arm. And do you know I really can't even go out in the backyard of my own house and play catch with my 10-year-old son?
After he had cancer, I was kind of scared of him, and so was everybody else in my class.
You can't sit there and say, nobody ever told me, because you know what you're getting yourself into.
Nicotine, 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 nicotine.
You gotta have your nicotine, man.
Nicotine.
If you don't get nicotine, you freak out.
Nicotine, nicotine.
When I don't have any cigarettes for a day, I start like nicking and stuff.
Nicotine, nicotine, nicotine.
I get all anxious and like bitchy.
Nicotine, nicotine.
If I'm really stressed out, then I'll just want to have one.
Nicotine.
And it's just comforting.
Nicotine, 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 nicotine.
Smoking calms my nerves.
When I smoke a cigarette, I'm like just chill, you know, calm, no more stress.
Smoking calms my nerves.
I have a cigarette in the morning before school, 4 or 5 during lunch, and then 3 or 4 after school.
1 year later, Mule cigarettes are making millions for the American Pride Tobacco Company.
Frank Mule's really taken off in the kid market, right? I mean the pre-smoker market.
You know he has. The more ads we put out, the more cigarettes they buy.
Wanna grab one?
No, thanks. I don't smoke. Now listen to this, because I've got a great new idea. I call it the Mule Man Big Butt Bonus.
The what?
On every pack of mules, there's a sticker, see? And if you save up enough stickers and send them in, you can get great merchandise.
Like what?
Oh, you know, all the junk kids go for. Backpacks, CD players, T-shirts, jackets, bikes.
And by the time they've saved enough Mule Man Big Butt Bonus stickers to get a CD player, those kids will have smoked enough mules to be hooked for life.
And picture this, JP, when they're wearing the shirts and jackets they earned. The little jerks will be walking ads for mules.
I got a sweatshirt, a T-shirt, a lighter, a hat.
I had like almost 1,000, and there's some good stuff in that catalog.
I collect Marlboro Miles just because, like, why not? You'll get free stuff.
I'll be smoking anyway, so if I can get something out of it by sending in the miles, then why not?
Hey, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how'd this guy get to be so cool, right? Because I got the gear, man. Tell them you're 21, and they'll send you anything for free. At least if you smoke enough Marlboros. Know what they call me at school? They call me The Marlboro Man. They say it like a joke, like, who do you think you are anyway, the Marlboro Man? Most of those losers don't even smoke. Someday, maybe somebody will consider coming over to my house. After school, you know? It could happen. When they see all this stuff I got here, they're gonna be blown away. I smoked 150 packs for this big red bedroll. I kind of burned a hole in it, but that's okay. I could really use this thing if some kid called up and said, hey, you're pretty cool, CJ. Let's go camping. That would be great. Because then I'd have all this other great stuff to take along with me. I got my Timber Mountain pullover. That was like 170 packs. I got this great Marlboro carving set. See? I got my mountain lantern and Swiss Army knife. This is like 125 packs. I mean, look at this. And this, can you believe it? It is all free. No way I could buy all this stuff, you know, because, like, I spend so much on cigs. Oh, man! Where are the matches? I can't be out of matches. As soon as I smoke 37 more packs, I'm gonna get me a Marlboro lighter.
Smoking severely affected my health.
I have a lot of coughing in the morning.
I just get winded really quickly.
Like when I'm running down the field in soccer, and all of a sudden I'm like, wait a second, this usually doesn't happen.
It smells bad on the clothes and in the car.
Your teeth get yellow. My teeth got yellow. Your nails smell so bad.
I just hocked up and spit some blood. Yeah. Sometimes I think I spit up my lung because I feel that piece, a little piece of my lung coming up.
I could use a vacation.
Me too.
Where do you think we should go?
I don't know, someplace warm and sunny where we can sit around and smoke?
Sounds good to me. I know just the place.
Oh, yeah? Where is it?
It's called the Tropic of Cancer.
I don't know, I just smell people who are smokers, and it doesn't seem like I'd want to kiss someone who was smoking.
I fully understand if they, like, don't want to get involved with me because I smoke, because it is gross.
It's kind of sickening because, you know, you kiss her, she tastes like an ashtray.
I mean, I wouldn't kiss myself.
Welcome back to Butts and the final challenge.
The giant ashtray. One of our teams, the Reds or the Blues, will end up as the big winner, and the other will get dumped into a giant ashtray full of butts. Who's ready to play butts?
We are.
Okay, Blue Team. Tell me just 3 of the horrible, disgusting diseases the Surgeon General says can be caused by smoking.
Cancer?
Correct.
I know. Heart disease.
Correct.
Emphysema.
Yes. Great work, Blues. Okay, Red Team. Talk to a bunch of high school seniors who smoke. And how many of them will say they wish they'd never started? Is it 20%, 50%, or 70%?
20%?
Yeah, we say 20.
That may be what you say, Red Team, but it's not what smokers say. 70%. 7 out of 10 high school seniors who smoke say they wish they didn't, which means, Red Team... Congratulations, Blue Team! You win the top prize!
What is that prize anyway?
The chance to come back and compete again next week on Butts!
I think I'll be smoking through, like, my 20s, but I know I'm gonna stop.
I imagine myself quitting in a couple of years, maybe when I'm 20, 21.
I'm looking at it as if, I'll stop a few years down the line so I don't get cancer. I haven't tried to quit. I really don't want to quit. I mean, eventually I will.
It's not like I'm addicted. I am not addicted. I can stop. But I really would like to quit. I'm not even addicted. I could if I wanted to.
I can quit anytime I want.
I've tried to quit 6 times in the last 5 months, and it's a matter of headaches, shaking. It's a matter of coming outside and seeing all your friends smoking.
You get so nervous, you want to eat and stuff like that, and you lose control and everything. It's not that I really crave another one, it's just that
like, everybody that I'm friends with smokes, so they're just like, yo, I want to go have a cigarette.
I've tried to quit a couple of times. It's never really worked.
I don't think I'll be able to quit.
Back at American Pride, it's beginning to look like the end of the ride for our tobacco executives and their favorite mule.
What are you going to do about this, Janine? It's Congress, Janine, Congress. They sent me a subpoena.
Now, calm down, JP. It's not as bad as you think.
Oh, it's bad, all right. They think we're trying to appeal to kids.
Yeah, sure. Let them prove it. You've got to be 18 to buy mules. That's the law.
Don't give me that. I mean, what am I going to say? When I get up on the stand and they ask me about Frank Mule, I mean, kids are crazy about him.
Of course they are. He's a great character, but that doesn't mean he was deliberately designed to appeal to kids.
Don't give me that. Just tell me what to say.
Well, tell him adults like cartoon characters, too. Be sincere. Tell him how much you like Mickey and Donald and Charlie Brown.
Mickey? Donald? Are you out of your mind? Janine, you got me into this, and if I go down, you are gonna go down with me. So you better feed me some better answers than that, you hear me? All that stuff about my favorite cartoon characters, that wouldn't fool a child.
They are targeting 2 teenagers, and they are making a hell of a lot of money off of it.
Just to say whatever it takes to get people to keep buying. Whatever, it's like, it's not addictive, but it is.
If it was a 5-year-old smoking, they wouldn't care as long as they made money.
If I can go back and do it again, I wouldn't smoke.
Smoking is an addiction that runs in my family, and cancer is a disease that runs in my family, and I'm not exactly making the healthy or smart choice by continuing smoking, and I don't know why I do it. I think it's really stupid.
Wake up, Vic. I'm busting out, Vic. I can't go on living like this. I never wanted to be a killer, man. I got turned into one. You understand, don't you?
Sure, but busting out of this place, it's no cinch, I'll tell you that. How are you gonna pull it off?
You just watch, Vic. I'm getting out, and I'm getting out for good. What's going on? Premium. I'm busting out, man. You lily-livered little low-tar. Get back in your display and wait till you're sold. That's just it, Marlboro. I'm not gonna be sold.
Chill out, Premio. What do you think they make us for, anyway?
If you don't get sold, you don't get smoked, baby.
They're using us, don't you see? Using us to get kids hooked on nicotine for life. I'm not looking to hurt anybody.
Kids just go for us.
I'm a smooth character, man.
Oh, yeah? That's what tobacco companies want kids to think. Look at the ads in this place. Uh-huh. Huh? How about that? Oh, I see kids coming in every day and buying you guys, and it's making me sick. That's why I'm busting out. Who's with me?
I'm with you, Premium.
Me too. Maybe you got a point, Premium.
Take me home, Premium. Take me back to the dear, sweet tobacco fields of my youth. Going far away where I won't be used, where the life I lead is the life I choose.
Let me hear ya.
Oh, take me home with you.
Are you with me, Marlboro? I'm with you, Premium. Now let's head on out.
I say kick those butts.
Going far away where I'll
do no harm.
Come along with me and we'll all be free. Won't do nobody harm. Come along with me and soon we'll see our own tobacco farm.
Some numbers to remember. An estimated 4.5 million kids smoke 30 billion cigarettes each year.
1 out of 3 of those kids will go on to die of a smoking-related illness.
The number of people who die every day from smoking-related illnesses is the same as if 3 full jumbo jets crashed and there were no survivors.
Remember, if you haven't started smoking by the age of 19, chances are very good that you're not going to start.
Shoot. Freaking hot morning.
What was that?
Specialization bottles for children. Right away, we go.
What is this again?
A little Christian camp that we're about to start up for little kids. You know that, did you?
No. Didn't know that.
You should.
I do not.
Oh, yeah.
Babe, what do you know about the Book of Revelation?
Book of Revelations?
Yeah.
Mostly what it talks about is the rapture of God's church, God's people. Revelation is mostly about the rapture of God's church in the 8 years of tribulation. You want to know what tribulation is?
Yeah.
Tribulation is actually the 8 years of pure darkness and torture. Known as the Antichrist will come and start. Within those 8 great years, he was going to start up these little areas for application centers and all that. But mostly, Revelation is just the second coming. It started with the second coming. Yeah. You trying to figure out who is the second coming.
I'm trying to figure it all out.
In due time, you'll figure it out. It's starting to get freaking cloudy out here. I think it's just me. You agree?
It looks cloudy.
But the sun's out. I don't know what time it is, though. We're supposed to meet the freaking camp counselor here. At 1 o'clock.
Well, they better hurry up.
Yeah, very. If not, we're out of here. Or we just sit out here and just look around. What do you think?
We can wait a little bit.
Yeah, good idea. Just wait. So how was your crazy weekend?
Crazy.
Mine wasn't.
Yeah, I asked about the Revelation though because that's what we studied about in church today.
Good.
It was really confusing.
It is at times, but you have to read it a couple more times to actually get it through your head and get it completely combined into one. Then you figure out that's what Revelation is means.
Yeah.
Damn it! He said he's gonna be here in fucking 15 minutes and he hasn't made it yet. God damn it! I'm gonna bother my French.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but really mad. Eventually.
Any day now.
It's supposed to be any day now. No.
I'm impatient.
Let me tell you, I don't feel like freaking waiting here any longer. Come on. This one. How about this one? Nice and quiet.
Peaceful.
Very. Very, very peaceful. There's the main building right there. Main building there. that yard over there, that's where I was going to baseball field, but god damn it, freaking can't house. That's it. I'm heading inside, get everything completely set up, alright?
Okay.
Come on, see live and hear a freaking noise. Come on.
I don't want to go over there.
Don't be such a girl.
I really don't want to do this.
Come on. Don't be such a wuss. Come on.
Ow.
Come on. Come on.
This isn't freaking good.
Oh, it's an easy. There we go. Come on.
Hey, Savannah, I'm calling you. I'm out here looking for my brother. He's been missing for a week. I guess if you don't hear from me by morning, you should come looking for me or call the squad. Bye.
What are we out here for again?
Looking for our brother sleeping. Love him. I'm just saying, he's been gone for like a week now.
Is that the place?
No, I don't think so. Look at the paved driveway. The dirt road keeps going though. That has a red. Well, it's so pretty. It's reminds me of that story Mom told us about that guy, plate face. Ask the question. What question? Why don't you ask me the question about the plate face? After explain.
Who the hell's Playface?
Oh, okay. Who is Playface? The guy that got molested by his mom and then she died of cancer and now he's like crazy. Are you sure we're supposed to be going down here? Probably not. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, what? Look at that house. Wow. Oh shit, this is my brother's truck. Oh my god.
I memorized every single commercial that I see.
It's like they hypnotize you or something. I don't know.
Typhoon 2.
I really want a mini Typhoon 2.
Joseph, Jonathan, Jordan, Donnie, and Danny.
I like that. I want that for Christmas. I want that for my birthday.
Need a lift, dude?
Look at all that scenery, and they fly, and you're all cool.
Hi, I'm Jim Fife, and this is a show about why we buy the things we buy and what makes us say, hey, buy me that. Oh, buy me that. Buy me that, too. I'm talking about commercials and all the ways they try to make you feel you can't live without that new video game or those super cool sneakers or that amazing toy. But can you really trust those commercials? Is what you see always what you get? We're gonna find out. Take a look at this commercial for one of those hot-looking, high-priced radio-controlled racers you can't wait to get your hands on. Typhoon 2.
The fastest 9.6-feet turbo hovercraft in the world, Typhoon 2. It's bigger, hotter, giant turboprops for maximum power. Rechargeable 9.6-feet battery pack. Incredible straight-line speed. Fly over land and water on a cushion of air.
Check out the way the Typhoon 2 zooms around that rocky maze. Look easy? Look what happens when we hand the controls to these kids. Watch them try to maneuver the Typhoon 2 around some obstacles they set up.
When I tried to control it, it didn't work. It went like crazy and everything. It was very hard.
When you were on the obstacle course, it was so hard to control because it would always like crash and you would have to stop the fan and turn, and someone would have to turn it for you. And it used to always crash and everything. It didn't go really straight. It was very hard to control. It went to that side and went all around.
So the Typhoon 2 doesn't handle very easily on land. But didn't they say something about water?
Fly over land and water on a cushion of air. 3 bigger, more powerful turbo motors.
Right. Now this should be awesome. Let's watch that Typhoon fly.
Now go off this. Hey, let me try this. Here, let's go. No. Ouch! In the commercial, whenever they launched it, it went up. Whenever we tried, it just went crashed in the water. We tried it many times and it never worked. Try to launch it!
Once you put it like in, it sinks.
Try again. Try it again, one more time. Be careful when you take it out. Oh, it broke!
Every 2 minutes you're fixing it.
Because the commercial, it makes it look so good that you really want to buy it, and then it's just not good. Whoa! It's out of power, I think. It's out of power. There it goes.
Ever get that sinking feeling? Not only is the Typhoon 2 much harder to operate than it looks, but guess what? You can only play with it for about 10 minutes before the battery dies. Another little surprise, the Typhoon 2 costs about $120, and the battery and recharger are extra. At that rate, the only thing this baby burns up is your money. And if you think the commercial for Typhoon 2 is too good to be true, get a load of this one for the G.I. Joe battle copter.
G.I. Joe! Need a lift, dude? Thanks! Look, Cobra's got the plasma top! But here comes G.I. Joe battle copters. Zip strip copters that really fly high. Perfect for dropping in unexpected. Watch out, Duke. Cobra's got battle copters, too. Cobra and G.I. Joe battle copters can work with any figure.
Big people, big propellers, big exciting battles. Big deal. For this little toy? Still, it looked like those battle copters did do some pretty neat stunts. I think I'll give it a try. Back up, this is gonna be cool. Everything in place here? Here we go! Wow. Geez, this thing is out of control. The only collision I can manage is with the ground. But in the commercial, the copter stayed up in the air for so long and did all those neat mid-air collisions. How could they do that? We asked a special effects team to show us one way it could have been done.
To keep these copters flying like they did in the commercial took some work. First, we had to find a way to keep the rotors spinning. So we fitted a small electric motor and battery inside. Then we hung them from fishing line that's so thin it's invisible on film. The line's attached to these poles, which allows us to work these, like you see here, and control them while we stage our battle. Ready, Judy?
I'm ready.
Okay, hold yours level right there, Judy. Bring it up.
So what do you really get when you buy the G.I. Joe battle copter? No motor, no poles, no way to pull off all those stunts. All you get is a little plastic toy and a giant letdown.
They show you the doll with the sling and the little girl, and you think that if you get this doll or something, it'll make you cooler. That's basically the idea.
You get so excited when you see it, but then when you get home and it doesn't work, you feel like marching back to the store and telling them that...
That's why they have receipts.
I asked my mother, please get me that, please, please, please.
As an example, I'm saying.
Commercials aren't things you only see on television. Sometimes they pop up in the most surprising places, like in movies. And I don't mean before the show starts. Companies arrange to have their products appear right up on screen with your favorite stars. This is called product placement.
Watch. Let's see how many hidden commercials you can spot in these popular movies.
3. Whoa! You're right!
Here's a clue to get you started. Notice those bags of Lay's and Doritos held just so you're sure not to miss them? Catch you later, Bill and Ted.
What do you mean?
Guys, I'm eating junk and watching rubbish. You better come out and stop me.
Thirsty for another clue?
Fuller, go easy on the Pepsi.
If all those sodas in Home Alone are too little to pick out, how about one that's really, big?
Soda? Orange? Yeah, soda.
The Pepsi company hopes you'll want one when the movie's over. And lots of other companies have the same idea. Why are these hidden commercials? Because the products seem to belong in the movie. But the real reason they're there is to sell you something.
2 double Whoppers with fries and 2 giant Cokes.
Here's a new cake!
Did you get hungry watching King Ralph or the first Ninja Turtles movie?
Time's up. $3 off.
First, there's a nice big box. Then a joke about the company's delivery policy.
Hey, this is a 10. The tab's 13. You're 2 minutes late, dude.
If you left the theater craving a pepperoni pie, now you know why. Just when you least expect it, you could get hit by a commercial in disguise. Heads up. The next time you see a product in a movie and you wonder why it's there, remember, it's probably no accident.
You know, hidden commercials don't only appear in movies. You can also find them in video games. Get a load of this. Yeah! There's no escaping these Pizza Hut signs in the Ninja Turtles 2 arcade game, and if you don't move out of the way, you get clobbered by them. Meanwhile, in Arch Rivals, British Knights ads are everywhere. When you score, the sign pops up next to the coach. Whenever you cross mid-court, it's in your face. Get the feeling they're trying to sell you something? Hidden commercials in movies, sneaky ads in video games. What's next? Coke signs on the moon? Well, that's impossible. Isn't it?
Here's your chance to be an official member of the greatest club around, the USA Network Kids Club.
The Kraft Cheese and Macaroni Club.
You can get all kinds of new stuff like, whoa, wrong door.
Like a painter's cap and day-glow shoelaces.
Have you noticed lately how everyone wants you to join their club?
The Burger King Kids Club. It's just for fun and just for you.
Just for you. Just for fun. These kids' clubs sound good, but what do you really get when you sign up? We talked to some kids who joined the Burger King Kids Club. It's one of the biggest clubs with over 1 million members. Listen to the true stories of these card-carrying club kids.
I joined the Burger King Kids Club last summer with my friend, and I was supposed to get all these huge discounts, and I didn't. all I got was like some stickers.
I didn't get anything else after that. And then I just felt sort of loose. I didn't feel like I was part of it.
We don't get to meet any new people, and you don't get any coupons, and you still have to pay full price, and, well, you don't get a lot of things. They said they'd give me buttons, they said they'd give me a t-shirt, and they said that they'd give me a lot of things, but it never came.
What I expected was, like, a lot of things, and at least names of other people in the club. It turned out you only get a pack of stuff every year. I've been in it since around when it started, and I think it's a ripoff.
So, when you hear the words kids club, think twice. Some kids clubs aren't clubs at all. They may just be another way to get you into a restaurant or to get you to spend money. Say, I have an idea. I'll start a club for all the disappointed club kids we met. They could come and hang out with me and not have to buy a single thing. The Jim Fife Club. What do you think?
I've never heard of it. It's Jim Fife.
Is he ugly? Where did he come from?
I would want to know, who is the guy, and what do you do?
Well, okay, so no one knows me. Fine. Then my club will be very, very exclusive. The Jim Fife Club. It's just for fun, and it's just for me.
Man, these new WWF figures, they got real wrestling action!
2 World Wrestling Federation figures, all set to slug it out. Get ready for some heavy action.
Sound exciting? Well, not really. The figures don't make any sound at all. But listen to how this commercial makes them sound when you tune out all the yelling.
Ooh, he'll pay for that. Let's watch Hogan with my new Macho Master. Man, Hulkster's gonna put the squeeze on you. And now you're taking the ultimate punishment. Let's get ready! Hulk on all of ya! New WWF figure so close to the real thing, it's like being in the ring.
Pow, bang, wham. How did they make these little guys sound so close to the real thing, it's like being in the ring? With something called sound effects. I must be catching something. Wow, sound effects can make anything sound awesome. Especially in commercials. But how do they do it?
How do they make dog walking, rubber swords, bubble gum, leaves, blades, and potato chips sound bigger, better, and more exciting than they really are?
Oh, that's great. That sounds really crunchy.
We went to the sound studio where all these sound effects were made to find out.
Here in our studio, we've got 32 different floor surfaces, hundreds of shoes, lots of food, and all kinds of stuff we've collected to make different sounds.
I'm always amazed when things work because we try some pretty wild things.
Okay, give me the coconuts, shells.
Here we go.
Thank you. Okay, George, roll it. Okay, looks good. I'll do the saddle, you'll do the reins, okay?
Right. If you tried to hang a microphone on a horse, you'd get a bumpy sound. We can get a perfect sound by using coconuts, a ski boot, and some belts. Nice ride. For this one, you do the blades, and I'll do a whoosh, okay?
Okay, go.
Ooh, that was a good one. Let's play that one back.
Go back.
A lot of times we experiment with all different kinds of things to see what gives us the best sound. For a fight scene, even with toy figures, we might try punching a defrosted turkey. It sounds real, and no one gets hurt.
Okay, cut.
Sometimes we'll use audio tape or videotape, put it in a pit with a bunch of grass and dirt, and it sounds just like dried leaves. Now listen to these rubber swords. Not too exciting, are they? No problem. We've got metal ones that sound great. One of my favorite things to do is dog footsteps. You can use gloves with guitar picks. I'll do the paws if you do the feet.
Oh, I love to do high heels. Go, roll it. Okay, cut.
Aren't we forgetting something? Now we've caught a dog that could fool even another dog. We can make anything sound better, even potato chips. I know what we need for this one.
Let's see if we can do it together. Right on!
Now, this one is different.
Mm-hmm. You're right. I think I have an idea. Watch that.
I love it.
That's good.
That's great.
When I watch a lot of commercials, I always seem to repeat them on the sidewalk, and I don't know what I'm doing. And then when I finally realize it, I'm like so embarrassed.
And sometimes you get carried away and you start to sing with it, and it's so weird.
So that's how they get you like to buy things, and it works on me a lot. And then they put the TV show back on, and they keep doing that, and that's how I got a lot of toys.
It's the new kids on the block. Joseph, Jonathan, Jordan, Donnie, and Danny. Who's their #1 fan?
I'm the #1 fan. I've got all 5 concert kits with all 5 personal interview cassettes. I've got all 5 concert kits with their cassettes and the new kids stage, plus all 5 kids in their street clothes. I've got all the kids, including all 5 postable kids and all 5 huggable Showtime kids. I love Showtime kids big time.
New Kids on the Block concert kids with cassette, Hang and Loose kids, Postable kids, and Showtime kids sold separately.
Wait a minute. What are they saying in that commercial? Are they saying that to be the biggest fan of a group, you have to buy the most stuff? Well, what if you actually believed that commercial and bought everything? Let's just see what it would cost to be the #1 fan of New Kids on the Block. I asked math champion Adam Lewis to give me a hand because this is going to take some serious calculating. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Jim.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Ready to go?
Sure.
Okay. We've got the concert kids with cassettes at $17.99 each. The Hanging Loose kids at $14.99 each. The Huggable Showtime kids at $25 each. And you know, the worst part is the commercial makes you feel like you've got to have them all to be a loyal fan. The Posable kids at $5.99 each. And don't forget, that's times 5 for all 5 kids. And the stage at $21.99. And it all adds up to...
a grand total of $341.84.
Wow. They don't tell you about that in the commercial. You know, where I come from, buying all of a group's stuff doesn't make you cooler or more popular. It just makes you broke. Listen, you can be a big fan of New Kids on the Block just by listening to their music. And you'll have something that the kids in the commercial don't have. $341.
And 84 cents.
Yo! Listen. Bono's has got the air thing. Pump up. Gotta be the shoe. And air out.
Ooh. Man, all those great athletes. Bo, Dominique, Michael. Those commercials make it look like their expensive sneakers will give you an edge. Like a little bit of their magic will rub off on you if you buy them. But will it really? There's only one way to find out. Tie 'em and try 'em. We decided to check out a couple of the best-known celebrity sneakers, and former NFL linebacker Brian Bosworth helped us put them to the test.
Hey, look, we all get pumped up when we see our favorite superstars while they're doing their thing, while wearing these outrageous shoes, right? Let's find out if these shoes really deliver. To start off, each of my friends are going to run down the court as fast as they can. They'll wear the pumps, the Air Jordans, and a pair of shoes that cost a lot less. We'll test each runner's speed as they race in all 3 sneakers. And we'll see if the high-priced celebrity shoes really help anyone run faster. Are we ready?
Ready!
Set, go! Now remember, our runners are racing in all 3 sneakers, trying to beat their own time. While our officials tallied up the kids' running times, we went out and did another test to see if the celebrity sneakers would make anyone jump higher. We had everyone hit the wall 3 times in each pair of sneakers, slam dunking different colored paint. So let's check it out. So, the results are pretty clean, huh?
Yep.
Shoes didn't make you jump any higher, did they?
No.
And from your running test, they didn't make them run any faster either.
No.
If you play basketball well, then you'll get a shot. It's not the sneaker.
I don't think they spring you off the ground like they show in the commercials. It's like, oh, he's jumping that high. I could do that if I have those sneakers. And it doesn't really happen. It's like you have to train for it.
Jim, you got the ball.
Thanks a lot, Boz. The next time you see a celebrity in a commercial, think about this. They're getting paid to sell you something.
Remember Paula Abdul in her Reeboks? It seemed like she'd be dancing in those shoes forever, but that was last year. Now she's into LA gear.
I wonder what she'll be selling next year.
When I see some TV commercials about one kind of cereal, they always have a toy in it or something that gets kids to want to buy it.
Now you can get a Cap'n Crunch topper and move them up, down, all around.
I don't eat the cereal at all. When I get it, I open it, and then I start digging for the small prize.
After he eats the Cheerios, he wins the race, and it makes you want to buy it because it makes you think that you'll run faster, hit better, catch better, feel better.
He's feeling his Cheerios!
Did you know there are over 200 different brands of cereal out there trying to get your attention? And if they can't do it with new commercials, or new characters, or new shapes, they'll do it by offering prizes. Toys, gummy bear figures, 3D baseball cards.
Spectacular 3D baseball cards. These baseball cards are a safe bet in any collection. One's free in Kellogg's Cornflakes. You might hurry before we're out.
Okay, I have to admit it. There are some offers even I can't resist. Like that one. I love baseball cards, and I want to collect the whole set of 15. Let's see who I get. Just get rid of the cereal here first. Great! Boog Powell. I gotta get another one. Can't wait to see who I get in this one. Boog Powell again. Gee, I wonder how many boxes of cornflakes I'd need to get all 15 cards. I mean, I could order them, but I'd much rather get them free with the cereal. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. Bring on the flakes! And a bigger bowl, please! Can anybody tell me how many boxes of this stuff I need to complete the set? I feel like I've opened 1 million boxes and I still don't have all 15 guys. I know. I'll ask Adam. Hey, Adam. Adam, help me out here. What's it gonna take for me to get all 15 guys?
possibility that you'd get all 15 guys if you went through 73 boxes.
73 boxes?
Yep, 73.
I need 73 boxes of cornflakes just to have a good chance of getting all 15 guys?
You got it.
Thanks, Adam. Boy, I thought I was collecting baseball cards. Looks like I'm really collecting cornflakes. Commercials, man. They've got plenty of ways to dazzle you and even more ways to fool you. But here are some tips to help you make up your own mind.
Tip number 1. If something looks too good to be true, maybe it is. Tip number 2. Those great sounds you hear are often make-believe. The toys make no sound at all. Tip number 3. Spending more money doesn't make you a better. It just makes you broke.
Hanging Loose Kids, Posable Kids, and Showtime Kids sold separately.
Tip number 4. Those high-priced celebrity sneakers won't make you a better athlete. Tip number 5. Watch out for hidden commercials in movies and video games. They're no accident. And tip number 6. If you join some kids' clubs, remember, you won't get new friends. You will get new ways to spend your money.
But you know, the best thing about all these commercials is you don't have to listen to them. Thank you. Hello? Mom? Why are you calling? I know, Mom. I know that was the rule at our house, that you finish everything, but I can't do that now. I'm right in the middle of a TV show. Now? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I will. I love you too, Mom. Okay, bye. Well, as I was saying, you don't have to listen to all those commercials, but you do have to listen to your mother. My mom says, when you open the box, you eat the cereal. So long. Was saying, you don't have to listen to all those commercials, but you do have to listen to your mother.
I'm bringing this one in now.
Devo, I heard some stuff. I was reading. Wasn't there some stuff about some girl getting killed in your old neighborhood?
Yeah, I heard about that too. Yeah, I heard she killed herself from depression issues or something like that. I'm really not too sure.
I don't know. This day and age, though, man, you never know about people. They can make it look like she killed herself, but she really didn't. But there's some really crazy people out here this day and age.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
I don't know. I think there's more to it than what they're telling us, because they don't want to scare us. But they really should be telling the public what's going on with, you know, really going on in this world and around us.
Well, the cops aren't gonna let people know about stuff like that anyway.
They need to let this bitch know what's going on around us. Cause I ain't having this shit around me. You already know that.
Yes, I know.
Let somebody come and try to kill us. See what happened. I hit him with this damn can opener.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's probably nothing.
I don't know. There's a lot of psychos out in this world.
There's really no telling. They say she had depression issues from what I've heard, so.
Devo, who's that knocking at the door?
I don't know.
Why don't you? Devo, you expecting anybody?
That might have been for you, but I'll go check it
Go
out.
check that out, cause I'm not expecting anybody. Who is it, Devo?
Nobody's there.
What do you mean nobody's there?
Well, I opened the door. Nobody was out there. Maybe some kids prank call. Prank call.
Are they not right there with the police?
Yeah. Somebody
Knocking
just,
on my door like they the police.
I think it was just somebody playing games or something. You know how the neighborhood kids are.
Who's playing games in this neighborhood?
Yeah.
Sad. People can't just grow up and act normal. Hey, Devo, why don't you go ahead and shut that door to keep the cats from coming in here so I can finish unpacking this stuff.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I was gonna go check outside anyway to make sure.
Okay.
See if there's anything out there.
Well, be careful. Okay. Careful out there, okay?
Okay, I will. I'm sure it's nothing.
you don't know where he is? Well, I need to speak to him. Don't you be getting shitty with me, bitch. I'll smack the shit out you. Well, he needs to get in touch with me, and I mean ASAP. And you better start looking in every damn whorehouse, every damn hoe bag house, every trap house, every motherfucking place from here to Timbuktu looking for his fucking ass. You might find him rolled up in some ditch somewhere. I don't know. What do you mean? I probably did it. I don't think so. I need that fucking money every month. Fuck you, bitch. You be buying your ass some damn body wash. Wash that sticky ass pussy of yours. How do I know your pussy stained? Cause my man told me so. Bitch, I like to see you try to come here and do anything to my motherfucking ass. Bitch, just remember the name is Mass and Gill. Well, you better find him and you better tell him to call me. And I mean as soon as possible. His kids need shoes, they need clothes, they need school supplies. I ain't got time for this shit. Or I'll have his ass locked up if he ain't dead. So you better hope he's dead or else he can be locked up. If not, he's going to jail and he'll be getting it up the butt by Big Bubba. But you won't want your stinky pussy after that.
Whose car was that? Mom. Mom, come on, let me in.
Devo! What happened? Where you at? Devo! Where are you? What happened? What happened outside? Who was out there? Why aren't you answering me? Devo! Devo! Nevaeh? Where'd everybody go? I'm too tired for this shit. Whoa, bitch, who are you? And what you doing in my closet? I've heard of motherfucking people coming out of the closet, but this is ridiculous.
You and your daughter ruined my fucking life. Because of your daughter and your son-in-law, my daughter shot and fucking killed herself, and my wife died of a broken heart. Now you're gonna pay, you fucking bitch!
Take your best shot, bitch.
I have nothing left in my life to live for, bitch. I'm gonna fucking gut you like a fucking fish, okay? You took everything from me, now I'm gonna take your fucking life from you, bitch. You are gonna die a very excruciating and painful fucking death, okay? So yeah, I hope you're ready, because you're gonna die a very painful fucking death. You took everything from me, now you're gonna fucking pay, bitch. You took everything from me, now you're gonna fucking die, bitch. Do you understand me? Die, motherfucker, die. Nigga, I told you gonna fuck you up.